going on, everybody? Advisory Lizard here, back again with another video for you guys. Today we got the final spotlight challenge to be released. As you can see on the screen right now, it has players like Allen Iverson, Michael Jordan, Dirk Nowitzki. To be honest, I think this is the most lackluster kind of like premium set that we've gotten. It's the One Will Rise playoff record set. The list of players goes Allen Iverson, Mark Eaton, Dirk, Robert Parrish, Michael Jordan, with a reward of Derek Fisher. I think this one's worse even than the playoff stoppers, the first set. I don't know. There's just no player in here that I'm like, yeah, I want that player. I mean, you look at Allen Iverson. This card is very comparable from what I've heard, according to Shake and Bake, to the actual Ruby Evo card that you get at the beginning, other than badges. And if you look at the card, he's not even that great of a card. I mean, only a 75 mid-range, 83 three-pointer. I mean, to me, it's not anything that I would want to pay a whole lot of MT for. The defense isn't even crazy good. It's only 80 perimeter, 82 steal. Of course, he's fast, can dunk and stuff, but it's just not, I don't know. I don't think you want to invest a whole lot of MT into a card like this. Then we'll keep moving down. Of course, we got Mark Eaton. I don't know. I think I would stay away from this too. It's much like Rick Smits or say Tyson Chandler. He just has Hall of Fame badges, to be honest. I like Tyson Chandler, so we'll compare him to them. Of course, Mark Eaton does have a great post hook, better post moves. I mean, can't really shoot. Worse dunk, not as athletic as Tyson. Of course, Mark Eaton's defense is going to be insane. Rebounding is very comparable, but look at that speed. I mean, 35 speed. He's going to be in a wheelchair up the court. Like, he's not going to do much for you guys. So I definitely wouldn't like recommend spending a whole lot of MT on this card. And if you pull him, definitely some. Then of course we got one of my favorite players of all time, Dirk Nowitzki. This card, I love Dirk, don't get me wrong. Dirk is one of my favorite players to ever play. I just don't like I said, this whole set just kind of a letdown to me. I mean, this would probably be a really fun card to use. He does have that 95 post fade, 90 mid-range with an 87 3, can kind of dunk, sort of, really, not really. Defense isn't terrible, honestly, for a Dirk card. That's not really bad. Defense and rebounding as well, that's not too bad for Dirk. And speed really isn't bad either. That 55 speed, I've seen him with worse. Of course, the Stams is a little low, so this would definitely be a card you want to run off your bench, but even then I'd probably run him at center instead of power forward, simply because, I mean, he just doesn't have the speed or the height to keep up with people that are running, say, you know, Jason Tatum, Daniel Marshall, or Pascal, or someone like that. Even Zion, someone who's a lot quicker at the power forward position. But still, overall, pretty good card. And then of course we got Robert Parrish. He has the same problem, I think, that like Rick Smits has. Of course, we'll compare him to Tyson Chandler. That's just gonna be kind of my go-to. Very similar badges, except he has one bronze, which is going to be rim protector. And we'll scroll through. He has much better like inside scoring, better inside scoring presence. Can't really dunk because you got to remember, this is old Robert Parrish. This is at the end of his career. Defensively, they're very similar, to be honest. Tyson Chandler just has a slight edge in the block category. Tyson Chandler's killing him in the rebounds and speed, of course, because that speed is just terrible. And of course, Stams. Robert Parrish has 78 Stams, so this card is really not going to be usable at all. He's going to get tired really quick. But like I said, this is just Robert Parrish at the tail end of his career. So this is actually a very accurate card, in my opinion, for Robert Parrish. I don't know. I don't think I'd really want to use this card. I don't think there's really any budget cards. And I say that even with a Michael Jordan in this set. Now, this card seems to be going for way too much MT. Y'all need to chill. This card isn't that good. I'm sorry, it's not. I hate to say that. Yes, it's Michael Jordan. Like, I understand. But let's compare him to someone like Eric Gordon, who I think is much better. Look at the badges. I mean, already Eric Gordon comes with 5 more badges, 5 more gold badges, not to mention the 6 silver badges he gets. And then as far as upgradable badges, that Michael Jordan barely gets any. He gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look how many Eric Gordon can get. Do you see this? This is why this Michael isn't that good, and y'all need to like not pay this much. Eric Gordon has a better driving lip. I don't care about post fade, post moves. Do not care about that. Does not matter. Draw foul matters kinda, but I don't care. I'll still get foul calls. Look at the shooting stats. You know, yeah, the dunking, Michael Jordan can dunk for sure, but so can Eric Gordon at a 70. I mean, it's not about the stats. So I mean, look, he only has a 10 better driving dunk tendency. It's nothing crazy. Ball control, Eric Gordon's the same. Of course, defensively, Michael Jordan's much better. I wouldn't say much better, I guess, but he's definitely better. Eric Gordon's much faster. I don't know. I don't think this MJ is really worth the MT that people are paying for him. He doesn't really seem to, you know, he's a well-rounded card, but he's not like well-rounded enough to where he can do it all. Does that make any sense to you guys? Because it's like he can't shoot the three. He's not like, he's fast, but he's not like anything crazy. Like he's not super fast. I don't know. He just, like, I'd much rather go Eric Gordon, where he can do everything this Michael can do. Also gets an insane more, like, or a lot more badges that you can add on to him. Can shoot the three, can dunk, can, like, they can do the same thing. So I would definitely stay away from this Michael. It's nothing great. I'm sorry. It's not that good. And then, of course, the set reward being Derek Fisher. I love Derek Fisher and his catapult shot, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think that reward is really worth it. It's definitely not worth locking in the set. It's not worth paying an insane amount of MT for Allen Iverson, for Mark Eaton, for all these cards. It's not worth it, in my opinion. You're better off waiting, unless you're actually going for this the Dr. J, who's actually a really, really solid card. Very accurate as well. Only has like an 83 3-pointer, so it's nothing that's going to break the game, for those of you that, you know, were worried about that. But yeah, I am also would like to say I am one couple games away from getting Bill Russell. I'm gonna try to get a gameplay out for you guys tonight, because like I said, this video is also gonna be a little bit of an update for my team. So if you're not interested, click away. If so, welcome. I'm this close. You see that? 78 steals of 100. I'm getting really close to evoing this Damian Stoudemire, getting that defensive upgrade, getting him up to a diamond. So I'm hoping to do that in all these challenges, simply because I noticed in the first one I am playing Westbrook, and Westbrook's pretty loosey-goosey with the ball, so I can definitely try to steal it with him, or steal it from him a little bit. This one could be a little bit harder, but as I move on to the rest of these, I don't think I'm gonna have any problems with it. And don't feel bad if you guys are struggling with these games, you know. I definitely struggled with them myself. And once I get Bill Russell, I'll kind of have an in-depth video on how to kind of breeze through these challenges, try to beat them as quick as you can. What I did to help me, how I kind of made it through it without, you know, actually hating myself and not enjoying it. But that's all I really had for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below what you guys think of this new set. If it's a W, it's an L. I think it's an L, personally. Granted, I love the free cards. I love the free content. As far as the Bill Russell goes, the Mark Price, but I really don't like the set. The players aren't really that desirable. They're interesting cards. You add some Michael Jordan, you add some Dirk and stuff, but none of them are really going to fit my team right now, and none of them are really budget beast, I should say. So keep that in mind. Subscribe if you're new here for daily content from yours truly, and until next time, peace, y'all.